Live television is raw, unscripted, and sometimes horrifying.
No, I can't. She's dead. She's dead.
With no second takes or post editing, what you see is what the world gets.
That didn't belong on TV. I'm sorry.
Over the years, TV has captured unforgettable moments of joy, triumph, and darkness.
I never ever expected something like this to happen.
Today we explore the most disturbing things broadcast live on TV. The higher levels are infamous, known to many. But as we descend, we'll uncover the most obscure, bizarre, and downright chilling. Let's begin. Level 1. Widely known disturbing broadcast. Christine Chubbuck's on-air suicide. Christine Chubbuck was a news reporter in Sarasota, Florida. Intelligent, passionate, but battling deep depression. Christine shocked the world during a routine broadcast on July 15, 1974. She calmly read the news until she reached a report about a shooting. Then she pulled out a revolver and said, "In keeping with Channel 40's policy of bringing you the latest in blood and guts, you're going to see another first." An attempted suicide. She then shot herself on live TV. Christine died hours later. The footage has never been publicly released, and it remains one of the most darkest moments in TV history. Haunting not only because of the act itself, but because in the studio, nobody knew it was coming. The station tried to cover it up, but it became national news. The Challenger disaster, 1986. It was supposed to be a proud moment for NASA. The Challenger shuttles launched with Krista McAuliffe, a teacher chosen to be the first civilian in space. Children across the US watched live from classrooms, but just after 73 seconds, it exploded midair. The cameras remained fixed on the smoke trails as the realization dawned. Something had gone terribly wrong. The crew didn't survive. The event shocked the whole nation, and the tragedy marked a turning point in how live space coverage was handled. Level 2. Uncomfortable and traumatizing moments. Bud Dwyer's television suicide. R. Bud Dwyers was the Pennsylvania state treasurer accused of bribery, though he maintained his innocence. He faced prison time. On July 22, 1987, during a live press conference, Dwyer pulled out a .357 Magnum and fatally shot himself in front of reporters and cameras. Many local stations had aired the footage full before realizing what had happened. Unlike Christine Chubbuck's suicide, Dwyer's death was captured from multiple angles, and copies of the video have since spread online. The disturbing footage continues to be debated, a tragic example of how live coverage can spiral into the unthinkable. Fox News car chase suicide. In 2012, Fox News was broadcasting a police chase in Arizona live. The suspect eventually stopped, exited the vehicle, and ran into the desert. What happened next stunned everyone. The man pulled out a gun and ended his life on live television. Anchor Shepard Smith was mortified. He had been arguing the production team to cut the feed, but it was too late. Fox issued an apology, but the psychological impact was already done. It sparked debates about the ethics of airing high-risk live chases without delay. Monica Sells stabbing. During a tennis match in Hamburg, Germany, world champion Monica Sells was stabbed in the back by a spectator. While not live anywhere, some regions aired it in real time, and replays quickly followed. The attacker was obsessed with another player and wanted Sells out of the way. Cameras captured the horrors as officials and players rushed to her aid. Monica survived, but never fully returned in her dominant form. It was a disturbing reminder that even in sports, dangers can strike when least expected. Level 3. Bizarre and chilling life moments. Travis the Chimp 911 call aired. In 2009, news networks aired parts of the terrifying 911 call made by Sandra Herold, whose pet chimpanzee, Travis, brutally attacked her friend. The chimp had ripped off the woman's face and hands. Sandra's frantic screams and the operator's disbelief played live on radio and TV. Though the attack itself wasn't caught on camera, the call is considered one of the most disturbing pieces of audio ever aired. The victim survived, but was permanently disfigured. The case raised serious ethical questions about exotic pet ownership and the media's use of graphic content. Robert Durst's Hot Mic Confession. During the HBO documentary The Jinx, eccentric millionaire Robert Durst was being interviewed about a series of murders. After one season, he went to the bathroom, forgetting he was still wearing a live microphone. Whispering to himself, he said,
Kill them all. Of course.
The quote became infamous, though the show was not live, but the footage was unedited and broadcast to millions. Durst was arrested shortly after the finale aired. It was one of the rare times when a possible murder confession happened on air, sending chills through viewers everywhere. Dale Earnhardt's fatal crash. The NASCAR legend Dale Earnhardt was in the final lap of the Daytona 500 when his car hit the wall. The crash didn't look particularly violent, but the cameras caught the exact moment. Fans and commentators didn't realize he had died instantly due to a basilar skull fracture. What made it disturbing was the slow realization on the faces of the commentators and pit crew. The footage, while not graphic, but held a grim silence. It changed racing safety standards forever and marked a somber day in sports history. Level 4. Obscure and underreported incidents. Tommy Cooper's onstage death. British comedian Tommy Cooper collapsed mid-performance on a live comedy show. The audience laughed, thinking it was part of the act. But Tommy had suffered a heart attack and was dying in front of a live studio and live TV audience. The cameras kept rolling, and after several awkward moments, the show cut to commercial. Cooper's death left viewers and fans stunned. The surreal moment blurred the line between performance and reality in the worst way possible. Jonestown's Aftermath aired. In 1978, American news crews arrived in Guyana to cover the Jonestown massacre, where cult leader Jim Jones led over 900 people to commit mass suicide. Though the event wasn't live, but the aftermath was. The bodies were sprawled across the jungle compound. ABC and CBC News aired the footage within hours. The scenes were disturbing. Dead children, families, lying arm in arms, poison cups still clutched in hands. The coverage shocked the world and exposed the cult's horrifying reality. Jenny Jones' show, Murder Fallout. In 1955, a man named Scott Amadeo revealed he had a crush on Jonathan Smiths during a taping of the Jenny Jones show. Days later, Smiths murdered him, though the episode never aired. The trial did, complete with disturbing details, interviews, and raw courtroom footage. News outlets intensively covered the case, and it led to a lawsuit against the show. Many questioned whether producers had exploited emotions for ratings, contributing to a murder. Level 5. Rare footage. An urban legend tire. Armin Mew cannibal tape rumors. Armin Mews, the German man known as the Rottenberg cannibal, filmed himself killing and eating a volunteer in 2001. The tape has never been aired, but some German crime shows allegedly showed censored snippets. Viewers reported feeling psychologically ill. The full tape remains locked away in police archive, but its rumored existence has become a part of disturbing media lore. The Max Headroom signal hijack. In one of the strangest TV hacks ever, A masked figure dressed as Max Headroom hijacked two Chicago broadcasts in 1987. He delivered cryptic messages and referenced obscure media and was never caught. Though it was not violent, the interruption was deeply unsettling, and many who saw it live reported feeling disturbed for days. To this day, it remains one of the creepiest unsolved crimes in broadcast history. The Christine falling rumor. An alleged piece of footage supposedly aired in the early 90s, showing a reporter named Christine falling to her death during a live broadcast. While no confirmed source exists, the video is said to have aired briefly on a local news station before being pulled. No solid evidence supports the video's existence, but online communities continues to search for it. Whether it's real or not, it has become urban legend for disturbing live TV. The live TV captures moments the world isn't always ready for. From national tragedies to personal horrors, these broadcasts remind us that how fragile and unpredictable reality can be. If this iceberg gave you chills, consider subscribing and liking this video for more unsettling explorations. And tell us, what's the most disturbing thing you have ever seen on live TV?